Hello, welcome back to another video. We're gonna be playing some Fortnite, having some fun times. In this video, I'm actually gonna be showing off my creative map. You guys probably have seen my. I'm gonna plug my phone in. You've probably seen my Twitch streams. Maybe if you haven't, definitely go check them out. I'm gonna. Okay, so my phone just told me I couldn't use a charger because it counted as an accessory. Plug in. This. Sorry to be doing this while I'm recording, but I'm actually waiting for a text. So we're going to be going into creative, and I'll be showing you my arena map. Wow, there's a lot of people on. Because some of you might be wanting to join Shade, and if you do want to join Shade, that is, we're going to be having to show you what you are missing for not joining Shade at the moment. What the hell is that? That's a World Cup qualifier? No thanks. I'm gonna stay the hell away from this. As you can see, it's called Shade Arena. I've made it. Me, John, and Logan. Shade Snaggletooth is Logan, and Shade J is John. So if you see Shade 19 JC or Shade 19 Snaggletooth, that's them. They helped me with this one, and then Snaggletooth helped me with the other one that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the arena first, because this is where we're going to be doing primarily most of our 1v1s and our battles and our skirmishes. You have your choice of slurp juice, as well as shields, minis, silent sniper, or semi-auto sniper. This is if you're more experienced with sniping. If you're just starting out, you're definitely going to want to use this just because you get more shots off, just to see how good you are at aiming. And drum gun versus tac AR. All of these guns are currently in the game. We update it as it happens. Like if the silent sniper just got vaulted, we take this out and replace it with something that's in there still. As well as the drum gun, the combat. We previously had the heavy pump in there, but then Season 9 happened. So, yeah. Don't know what that was. And you have your SCAR and your heavy AR. Some people prefer this one, more damage output, slower, and then less but faster. Obviously, as your preferences, you can select whatever you want. And I'm gonna be doing stuff up in these floors. This isn't by any means done, but this is another floor that you can use. This one you can look out there. Let me just explain this. This platform leads just in here. So if you spawn on one of those platforms over here, you grab whatever weapons you want, come out here onto this little balcony, and then you jump down and glider redeploy over to your thing. That's the arena. We're going to get down there in a second. But no, this you can spectate from, and I'm going to put stuff up here. I'm not sure what. This is a dining room, kind of, sort of. I might be putting like a mess hall or something over here. That's probably what's going to be going on over here, or up here. And then this is the technically loser's throne, where you basically, if you're two people, if there's three people fighting and you lose first, you go up here and you can just watch them. And just kind of just look down on them and watch them fight. But no, I am in fact, yeah, I'm going to be working on this a lot more. It's not complete, but so far we have one completely done layer that we use. This one's probably going to be more, perhaps maybe more weapons like grenades or explodes or whatever, if you're allowed to use them. Like if you say, okay, you can use nades and explodes, you grab your weapons down there and then come up here and pick your nades and explodes. And then come up here once you're done and just fuck around. I'm gonna make like a lunch area, and then you go over to this area to sit down and have your food. Like I don't even know what's gonna actually happen up here, other than I like the look of having a nice little diner up in here. This is mostly decorative on this floor, just so you have a nice time spectating and you're not completely bored while they're fighting. And then now we're gonna head down to this little arena. I know it's clear that I picked the black glass island, just because I think it had a nice aesthetic for what I was looking for. Basically, almost like a Nuketown aesthetic. Like if you ever played COD, Nuketown. Basically, they made a fake town to bomb and just destroy. And it clearly has that because you have the industrial walls right here. Um, a kind of suspicious looking lake. I actually feel pretty good about this lake. I made this myself. I made most of this myself. Like I built most of it. But I added some nice fog particle effects for your foggy lake kind of area, as well as I might add some ice over there, just a little bit of ice around the lake to make sure it looks like really the opposite of what this is. Snaggletooth helped me out with this. It's basically just, your average volcanic area. Again, we just wanted to make this kind of look nice. If you're sitting up there, you can't see a lot of it from up there, but from what you can see, it definitely, I am proud of how this all turned out. As for inside here, we just wanted to grab whatever areas were from the regular game, like from Battle Royale. You have your tilted urban area with your retails. So you have like old tilted, obviously. We didn't update it to new tilted. We did actually put these little bounce pads. Like if you're up here, this will bounce you up to there if you aim it right. Hold on, let me just it will aim you up here. We don't. I'm just gonna heal that. Let me just. I promised John I would delete it. It's a joke. Don't ever call somebody this. Let me just. And then, let me just X to delete. I promised him I would delete it. Wait, I have to copy and paste another window now because I beat that one to death. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna have to fix this just real quick. All fixed. Alright. So it's not by any means done down here. We're still, like, these chests currently have chug jugs and they're spread somewhat evenly across the map. Like, I don't think there is in fact one up here. Most of them are outside so you can see them and get to them easily. But, yeah, if you build up to here, because this isn't original to the map. Most of these things, obviously, but we just wanted to add some of the mechanics of the new Season 9 map, and that way you can just get a feel for them, so when you're in the game, you can use them more. Like, most people don't typically use these in the game. A lot of people just kind of try and build around them, but you can use this to try and get some easy high ground in some cases. Like that one over there literally boosts you to the top of Tilted. And, I think I'm gonna place one. You can also use this one. I'm pretty sure we placed this one so that you could at least get over here. You can't really get to the top of it. You can get over here. Obviously, there's a chest. Most of the chests, if not all of them, have chug jugs in them, and that allows you to heal up between rounds. If we want to say, hey, okay, pause, heal up. First off, I have it set so you get 50 health on a limb, and you get slurps, but you also have the option to use chug jugs. And I was thinking of also putting some chests with nades in them, just regular grenades. so that when you use them during a game, you can just pop out some nades for when it's allowed. We don't often allow nades or explodes because we don't want to just destroy everything. It doesn't really matter, but we don't want to. But anyway, this is obviously Polar Castle, Polar Peak Castle. And you can see how everything blends together with the grass. You get your Pleasant Park, not really Pleasant Park, Retail Row, or at least old Retail Row basketball court. Remember how they had a basketball court? Yeah, okay. Anyway, so then you have your store side, one of your regular laboratories that have the ballers in them normally. And then you have your L's from Tilted, your other Polar buildings, your Fatal Fields buildings. Just practicing building and fighting on top of all kinds of buildings. That way you're used to using all of these. Like even this tower over here. We don't often use this, but if we wanted to push onto it, we'd have different mechanics throughout all of the map. Like we can go anywhere and have different kinds of fights. So no matter where you are, you're using what would normally be on the map somewhat. I know store side isn't store side still anymore on retail. So we might have to like delete this and update it just a bit, or add some stuff like get rid of that tower and add some neo tilted stuff, and just fit some more stuff in here. But that's really it doesn't really matter. But when I do get John on here or JC on here, I'm gonna definitely try and run by him updating this. But if you were to join Shade, this is basically what you'd get. You get your own special arena, and a lot of people have an arena that's like a giant box and it gets all filled up, and that is somewhat useful for like end game circles. Like when you get really small circles and you gotta push through people's builds. But right now, we're just working on regular fighting. We're gonna definitely make an updated map and update everything and do better. And your suggestions in the comments are definitely gonna be useful. But yeah, and this is definitely a long-winded video. I do apologize for making a long-winded, lot of talking video. I just wanted to explain to you what direction our gaming clan is going in, and hopefully you do appreciate that and have any ideas. Just go ahead and join Shade, and we'll get your ideas down in a minute. Even if you don't join Shade and you want to leave an idea in the comments, we'll definitely get you in so you can help us update this map. And then we have our shooting range that I want to show you. We don't use the shooting range as often just because, I mean, sometimes I'll use the shooting range to practice, but not a lot of the members do. But it is an option. It does have some practice builds, and it has some of the targets, as well as some sniping areas and some plane practice. Oh, wow. But there's some practice for planes over there. There's this tilted building. We do often use this just because you can use it to, if you look at it, you'll get people peeking. Like this one's a constant peek, but then you'll have people moving behind windows and you'll practice shooting them, and then this guy just kind of peeks out onto the thing. So if you're over here and you're just, I'm not really good at this whole flying mechanic, but if you're over here at any level on this tower, you can aim over there and you can have practice with that, as well as just practice shooting them. If you see those two down there, they both have 200 health. So if you want to practice sniping regular targets, you can do that. As well as, we wanted to make this map visually pleasing as well. That's why we went with a normal grass, because then we can do a lot more with it. So if you want to just walk up here, that's another sniping area for longer range sniping. Somewhat longer range and different angles. That's basically what we wanted to do. But if you go over here, you're walking up. Normally you just walk past this, but you don't actually see the supports or the giant lava river that we made here, and how even if you go all the way over here, you don't really see where the lava goes. We did try and pay attention to all how it flows out and goes down to the ocean. That's something that we wanted to definitely pay attention to, because if anybody did see it, it would be visually pleasing, and it would also just it's just something that we wanted to pay attention to detail. As well as you can go around here, this is all a platform that connects, and it's a very long platform. And this all is not done. We were working on this when we started the arena, but it is going to be a snowy effect once we're done with it. And you can see there's snipers here, silent snipers, bolt action, as well as a hunting rifle. You can go up here and practice your peeking, as well as practice your window shots. And that's really it. There's also ballers in there that you can go around and shoot, but you aim at those things over there. If you're down here, you can also aim at those. But that's what this is. That's all really this is at the moment. But oh, I forgot to explain what this giant thing right here is. I'm not gonna act like I can do this very good. I've been practicing, but this is practicing your peeking and building up. Like if I'm gonna and I want to go down, I can get like a shotgun. Let me just not, because I have to start the game in order to do that. But I can get a shotgun, shoot him, build all the way up, and then you can like it even says what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. Like shoot this block and then build up over, and then shoot this block and then build up over, and then build down, and then there's a 90 section to try and get up there, and then. But that's just part of the training that we do, because we're really trying to practice and get good at the game. Like, not that we're not good at the game, we just want to get better, because that's really the end goal for what we're trying to do here. But yeah, that's about it for this. Over there is just some decoration, and then there's some more shooting, and then there's the planes that you can use to fly around the island and practice planes, even though they're not really in the game anymore. Let's check to see who's getting closer. Okay. And that's really going to be it for this video. I just want to get a quick video out on this. Just wanted to show you all the stuff that we're working on. We're also working on a test map, so if you want to join Shade 19, you can just do that test map, like building, editing, practicing your aiming. And if you want to join us, all you have to do is run through that course in a certain amount of time. It's not difficult, don't worry about that. But then once you do that, then that's really it. So just again, DM me if you want to join. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this to my channel, and like, comment on this video. Comment what you want to see. Comment what you want me to do to the arena. But that's really going to be all for this video. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.